We are Princeton Intermediate, home of Tiger Pride, where we respect myself, others, property, and community.
Good morning, Princeton Intermediate. This is Tiger Pride News. I'm Chloe.
I'm Sam. Today is Wednesday, December 8, 2021, week 4.
Riddle of the day.
I can drift, lift, swirl, and fall, but only in the winter or cold. I can get big, but I'm usually small. I can appear when the weather is either wild or tame. I have a million brothers and sisters, but we never look the same. What am I?
A snowflake.
Hello, we have a special treat. One of our students, Adrina, recorded interviews with a couple of veterans. And today we're going to watch one of those interviews. They weren't able to make it to our Veterans Day program. And so we wanted to be able to hear from them in this format. So we hope you enjoy these interviews.
I'm interviewing veterans today, and I have a couple questions for you.
Okay, fire away.
What branch did you serve for in the military?
I was drafted into the Army.
Okay. How many years did you serve for?
I was there for 2 years.
Okay.
I was there for 2 years. I was drafted roughly, and I'm thinking roughly, I graduated from high school in 50. I was in Mankato State for 2 years. That'd be 52. Somewhere between the late 52 and 53 is when I was drafted. And for 2 years, I was in the Army.
Okay. What is one of your favorite memories or experiences from when you served?
Golly, I'm not sure about that. There's so many small memories. Most of it was getting in preparation to be what we had to be. And you had certain assignments after they found out physically what you were able to do, and then mentally also what they thought you could do. And that took a little time to get arranging for that. So kind of an early busy time there.
From your experience being in the military, do you have any advice to us younger generation?
I've got some really nice experiences from it. Yes, I have. The idea that we had back then, I was not shooting bullets at anybody. Nobody was shooting me, but I was preparing other craftees and people to be able to communicate with one another if they are in the battlefield. So that was one of my jobs as a supply sergeant.
Okay.
Well, Rolex, do you have anything you want to share with the kids?
Well, I just thought that it's helpful nice to have somebody listen to what you're doing. It seems so unimportant way back when, but there were a lot of times that you met people and you were excited about what things to be. And for anybody else, I wanted to become a teacher after I got out of the service. It would have been a perfect opportunity for somebody who wanted to be in the service for his life, because there were some good opportunities for people in supply, and I had that opportunity. So I'll never forget that, nor will I forget the people that I met. My Captain Shaw, the unit director, Sergeant Smitty was the mess sergeant, and Sergeant Boyer was the first sergeant. And these were gentlemen that I met through the years, and I don't even know what happened to them, to be honest with you, which that's a sad part of the whole thing, but there are still memories connected with it. So thank you so much for taking the time to ask for this.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very nice.
Thank you for taking the time to let me interview you. And a big thank you to you for serving our country.
Good news shout out.
From Miss Ryan to Alex.
Alex comes in every morning and gets right to work on his assignments. He has demonstrated great responsibility with his schoolwork. Alex always predicts in class and has I cannot say that word.
All right, so let's redo this slide.
Good news shout out.
From Mrs. Ryan to Alex.
Alex comes in every morning and gets right to work on his assignments. He has demonstrated great responsibility with his schoolwork. Alex always participates in class and has such a great attitude. In addition, Alex is kind to all of his classmates and everyone enjoys being around him. He is always willing to help and is a positive role model in our classroom. Alex, keep working hard for being and being awesome.
Today, we're going to do something a little bit different for the wildlife clip. We're going to share a wildlife clip that someone else has put together. This is really interesting. This is in Massachusetts, and this is a owl and a porcupine. We have not seen a porcupine on our cameras in Minnesota here, but let's take a look at this. So you can see the porcupine and the owl flies away. Porcupine's living in that tree there. There's another shot of it. Really cool. You don't see that every day. They also, in this tree that she has this camera on, flying squirrels. And so they're really unique in the way that they move around. They don't actually coming in. They don't actually fly, but they glide through the air. So they jump from one spot to another. And so there's in slow motion. Just really kind of cool video that I thought I would share with you that I had seen recently. All right. So there's more of the flying squirrel. I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Birthdays for today:
Ava Bassett,
William Cahill.
Emmett Heisel.
Lunch for today:
Turkey, ham, and cheese sub sandwich,
chips,
raw veggies,
fruit.
milk.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Tiger Pride is worldwide.